Today we're thinking about the gift of hearing. A teacher once asked his pupils, "Who can tell me why we have ears?" A little boy replied, "So we have somewhere to hold our glasses." We can often take hearing so much for granted. Beethoven was almost completely deaf when he composed his Ninth Symphony. It was done largely in his head without being able to hear it. When he premiered his Ninth Symphony, he did not know that the audience behind him were cheering and clapping, and one of the singers had to turn him around to show him how much they were appreciating it. Imagine, he wrote it without hearing it. We are so blessed today if we are able to hear. Even the sound of my voice is a blessing. Well, I hope it is. Our ears help us to detect sound. They convert sound waves into nerve impulses which are sent to the brain. And while your ears pick up the sound, your brain does the hard work of making sense of it all, enabling us to interact with the world around us, to enjoy what's going on in our world. The middle part of your ear actually is the hardest bone in the human body. It contains spiral-shaped hearing organ called the cochlea, as well as the vestibule and semicircular canals, which all help us with our balance. So as well as hearing, our ears enable us to keep our balance. What a blessing they are. Some people have selective hearing. They can only hear what they really want to. Now, my dad was a bit like that. When my mum asked him to wash the dishes, he was deaf. But when she asked him if he would like a cup of tea, miraculously his hearing returned. Sometimes your ears can feel quite funny when you're up on a plane or going through a tunnel or driving up hills. This is because you can feel a pain in your ears caused by a change in the pressure on the outside. And the best thing you can do is to change the pressure by blowing your nose, or even by yawning, or by sucking a sweet. We've all tried different remedies to get rid of that pain that we feel in our ears when the pressure changes. And so as we think today of the blessing of hearing, we are also reminded that there are so many that do not have this wonderful gift. 800,000 people in the UK are either deaf or partly deaf. 50,000 children suffer from a lack of hearing. If you can hear today, then it's a great blessing, and let's choose today to listen to good things.